Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to make sense of all the corporate jargon so you don't have to. Today we are looking at ABUNDIA Global Impact Group Inc. and boy, do they have a story to tell. This is a current report, meaning something important happened and the company needed to tell everyone right away. And it looks like this important thing is that they need to take back some of their previously reported financial numbers. Yep, you heard that right. They are saying that some of the financial statements they put out weren't quite right and people shouldn't rely on them anymore. This is a pretty big deal for any company. So, what is the story here? Basically, on the 2nd of February of 2026, the folks in charge of checking the company's finances, the audit committee, decided that the financial statements for the 3 and 9 month periods ending the 30th of September of 2025, well, they have a problem. The specific issue, they say there was an understatement in the company's general and administrative expenses. Think of that as the money a company spends on running its day-to-day operations that isn't directly tied to making or selling its products. So things like office rent salaries for non-production staff and other overhead costs. They also mentioned that their auditors, a firm called CBCPAs, were involved in this conclusion. This is standard practice, but it highlights that both the company and its auditors agree there is a problem. Now, let's dig into why this happened. It seems there was a big deal on the 1st of July of 2025 where ABUNDIA Global Impact Group Inc. acquired another company called ABUNDIA Global Impact Group LLC. As part of this deal, some shares of ABUNDIA Global Impact Group Inc. stock were given out. Interestingly, a company called Univest Securities LLC got a percentage of these newly issued shares as a success fee. That means they got paid with stock for helping make the deal happen. These shares given to Univest had a value of over $12 million. Now, this cost was noted in the financial report, but the company says it was accidentally left out of the total general and administrative expense line item on the income statement for that period. So, what does this omission mean? When they correct this, it is going to make the company's net loss and comprehensive loss look bigger. That is because they didn't correctly account for this expense earlier. On the flip side, the amount of money shareholders have invested beyond the stock's face value, called additional paid-in capital, will increase. But importantly, the cash flow, the actual money moving in and out of the company, won't change for that period. ABUNDIA Global Impact Group Inc. is now working on fixing this. They promised to file an amended quarterly report with the corrected financial statements. They're also warning everyone that any previous reports, press releases, or presentations that talked about these financials should no longer be trusted. This kind of correction might seem technical, but for investors it is crucial. It means that the picture of the company's financial health presented earlier for that period was not completely accurate. Investors rely on these numbers to make decisions about buying, selling, or holding a company's stock. When those numbers are revised, it can impact their confidence and potentially the stock price. For ABUNDIA Global Impact Group Inc., this means they need to rebuild trust by being very transparent with their corrected financials. It's a reminder that even with auditors involved, mistakes can happen, and it's how a company addresses those mistakes that truly matters. It's not ideal, but the fact they are coming clean and amending their reports is a positive step compared to trying to hide the issue. We will be watching closely to see how accurate the restated financials are. Alright, that is our breakdown of ABUNDIA Global Impact Group Inc.'s latest filing. What is your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.